Welcome to the video, everybody. My name is Alexander Bloomfield, and today I have a special treat for you. I'm going to show you how to get 5 customers inside your agency as fast as possible. Now, this is a proven method that has worked before, has worked time after time. It's 100% proven. We have people inside the Scale My Agency program finding customers as soon as 72 hours. So if you're ready to go and ready to start growing, then I would sit back, take some notes, and study this video because it's really all you need to get your foot in the door and to find those first couple of clients for your agency. Now, if you have any questions, please comment them below, and I'll have somebody respond to you with as much detail as possible. So whenever you see somebody comment on this channel, I try to give them a detailed answer so that other people can learn from the comments as well. Make sure to join the Facebook group. Our goal this year is 25,000 members. Right now we're at 300, and we're doing a $100 giveaway along with a TikTok ads masterclass. So go inside the Facebook group, comment on that post. That way you can enter that little giveaway, raffle, whatever you want to call it, and we'll show you how to run TikTok ads and give you $100 so that you can run them. Let's get into the presentation.
Okay, guys, we are inside the presentation right now, and if you're not familiar with Scale My Agency, it's a online education business that I created to help people who are interested in building an online business, whether it's running SaaS, running ads for local businesses, and if you're kind of interested in that sort of thing, you can book a time on my calendar to talk to me about that. In this video, I'm going to show you a bulletproof strategy to guarantee 5 customers within 30 days, and this is absolutely doable. People do it all the time inside our program. So if you're ready to start an agency, watch this video, take notes, and this is a lot more in depth than what other people are showing you. So I'm glad you're watching this video, and I appreciate you. So the first thing that we need to do is create a story, and the reason that you're creating a story for your business is because, number one, you don't have one already. Number two, if you're not like a good marketer, if you've never been a marketer before, I'm going to help you out a little bit. So essentially, you kind of want to have something that is like, oh, okay, I dropped out of college and created a software company. I quit my job and started a software company 4 months ago. After having 2 kids, I started a software company. I graduated high school and fell in love with tech, so I started a software company. So, regardless of, what scenario you're in, I hopefully maybe got you covered right there. After that, you're going to add in that helps local businesses rank on the first page of Google. You're like, what are you talking about, Alex? How are you going to? Exactly. We're going to use reputation management to rank local businesses on the first page of Google so that they can um, get an extra 5, 10 customers a month from being ranked higher by having a lot of reviews. And that's essentially what reputation management is. It's ranking them higher, getting them more reviews, and making sure that their reputation is great online. And this requires zero skill. There's an insane amount of money in tech right now, and if this video blows up, I don't know how saturated this will be, but you can definitely do it still. And I'm sure, even if it blows up, you'll still be good. But we're going to be using a software called Go High Level. It is a white label CRM. If that sounds complicated, I'm going to address this later on in the video, what actually is Go High Level. But I have a free 14-day trial in the description. So if you want to try this out, then go check it out. It would help me out with the affiliate link too. So what is an automation? Basically, what we're doing is um, we are an automation is I put in a trigger, like let's say a form is submitted. So whenever you guys submit a form on one of my sites, there is a trigger that sends you a text. that sends you an email, and I can actually put like a timer on when you get a text and when you get an email. And sometimes you want to wait longer, and sometimes you want to send them a text automatically. So it depends. That's what a automation is. Now, are Google reviews important? What do you think? We're looking up Gym New York City. The top 4 gyms all have 100 plus reviews. So again, what do you think? Obviously, they're important. Now, how are we actually going to get them the reviews with this automation? How are we going to do this with this automation? I just told you about a different automation. How are we going to do it with this? I'm going to show you that in a second. But essentially, we're going to get them more reviews by using artificial intelligence. And what that's going to do is increase profit in their business. So if you're following with me, beautiful. You got to stick until the end to actually see this come together, and it's a work of art. So this is not the actual automation inside Go High Level. I have all of that stuff inside the free course for you, and but this is kind of what it looks like, so that you can see like somebody triggered some web activity, and then then they hit the form, they submitted the form, and then a contact was created, and then an email was sent out, and then they started nurturing the leads. You get the point. Now, inside Go High Level, this is what it looks like. There's like an automation tab on the left here. You're going to already have my automation from the course, but this is not something that is hard to do. Again, I said there's not a lot of skill level here. Again, so now what is Go High Level? It is a white label CRM. So white label means it is a product or service produced by one company that other companies rebrand to make it appear as if they had made it. The name derives from the image of white label on packagings that can be filled in with marketer's trade address. So essentially, guys, we are going to be taking credit for the software that they created, put our own logo on it, and tell them that it is ours. And the way we're going to get people to sign up is by creating a story that people are interested in, and by being a good marketer and showing them that we can make them more money by using our software. So that is what white label is. If you think that we can't create a story like this, then um, yeah, maybe log off the video. So how are we going to get them customers? And how are you going to get customers for this so easily? It's by giving them a free trial, a 2-day free trial, and then guarantee them at least 100 reviews. Not inside the free trial. We're not going to get them 100 reviews inside the free trial, but we guarantee them that we're going to get them 100 reviews in their lifetime, no matter what, 100% or their money back. Now, how are you going to contact the business owners? You can send them emails. You can go on Instagram. You can go on Facebook. Okay, go inside Facebook groups. Go inside when you're on Instagram. Type in gym. Type in realtor. Type in whatever industry you want. I'm not here to tell you what industry to go into. If you ask me, I'm going to niche slap you and just tell you to choose one, because it doesn't matter. There's money to be made everywhere. It is a mindset thing. So you own so and so business. I'm a business owner myself. I started a software company that automates Google reviews so you can rank on Google. I wanted to give you a free trial so you can rank higher. I helped one company go from 3 reviews to over 100 and 100, over 120 reviews. I'm located in Michigan and saw you inside the Facebook group. Do you think this would be worth the chat? Now, you're going to want to send this, and you're also going to want to try this one. So, hey, you work for the pressure washing company. Yes. Are you guys taking on more customers? Always. You guys do driveways and roofs. We do both. Okay, cool. I was looking for a contractor in your area to do driveway jobs. Can I give you a ring? Now, after you give them a ring, you're going to use the cold call script inside the course, and this is going to make them interested. Once they are interested, you're going to send them a piece of information. Now, if you're doing this with completely nothing, the information that you're going to send them is a link from Google or a blog post that tells them how valuable the reviews are for their ranking on Google. If you're inside the course, you're going to have a website that I gave you that you can put your logo on, you can put a video on, and you're going to send them that website. After you send them, you're going to follow up It doesn't matter if it's in a day, it doesn't matter if it's in 2 hours, it doesn't matter if it's in 5 days. You're going to follow up with them. There's no time limit. It's never too fast, it's never too late to follow up with them and see if they saw that content. Now, if they saw the content, it does not matter. You're going to say, okay, cool, it didn't really matter. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions if that's cool. If you built rapport on the messages and when you cold called them, you're going to be able to ask them these types of questions. If you have the wrong tonality and you sound salesy, then they're not going to be answering these. So these types of questions are like, how long have you been in business? How many customers are you guys doing a month? How many can you handle? Do you guys have any like goals with the amount of customers that you're looking for? How long have you guys been plateaued? And then you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I might be able to help you. We have a free trial, but you can try to sell them there, or then you can sell them on the sales call. Now, this is not a hard sell. It's a 2-day free trial. They need to have a customer list, and I'll show you me doing this with a customer um, in a second. Now, after the sales call, if they do not close, you're going to do a 10-day content sequence. You're going to send them content, case studies, testimonials. If you don't have any of these, you're going to send them information that you've seen on the internet about how important Google reviews are. The 10-day content sequence is going to be every 3 days. So they're going to be hit for a month, 30 days. And then also, you're going to be following up with the people who do not actually buy from you or sign up for the free trial, because some people, if you're not, a decent salesman, you might not be able to secure that bag on that first call. So you're going to want to follow up and make sure that you're building enough rapport. They have enough trust in you, right? So if you're a good salesman, then you can build that trust on that first call, lock in the deal. But sometimes you don't know what you're doing, and you have to contact them 2, 3 times to get them to give you the card information and their customer list. So you just kind of want to keep trying and trying until they say that they're 100% not interested. Now, you're going to repeat this process to get the 5 customers. And if you're serious about your business, you want to start posting content on Instagram, Facebook groups, TikTok, everything with testimonials, because this is just going to give you more proof that you guys are the business to go to. Now, at this point, I'm going to show you how I did this with a prospect, and let's get right into it. Okay, I'm going to blur out his name, but hey, do you own blank company? Yes, I do. Are you guys taking on more customers? Are you guys all booked up? We're always willing and able to take on more customer. How long have you guys been in biz? Started in 2020. Okay, I see it. Have you been able to scale it? I'm looking for a problem or employee problems. Now, when you're asking them questions, I always ask 2 questions or give them 2 options, because if you're just asking them one question, you're basically backing them into a corner. And by having options, it's easier to answer, and it's going to increase your probability that they continue the conversation with you. So you want to do that type of stuff. Now, not at the moment. We don't have any problems. Growth is good. We have low budget cost on jobs. I hear you. What's your average ticket, so we can know how much each customer is worth, and we can use that as ammo when we are selling them. So, do you do websites? I wasn't sure if he was trying to get rid of me right here, but I said yes, we do websites, because if you wanted one, we can do one for him. So, um, I lost him though. He didn't answer. Followed up the next morning. I was not looking to create a site for you, bro. I actually created a software and wanted to give you a free trial. Now, I use language like bro, man, brother all the time. It's super not salesy, and some people will give me shit about it. They're like, it's not super professional. Guys, I don't care. You can see that I don't have the best grammar, right? But I still got to where I'm at today without using it. You don't have to be a damn rocket science. You don't have to be able to speak well. You don't have to. There's no limitations. Okay, so um, that's my little rant on it. If you're mad at me saying bro, so my apologies. We lost communication. I would have never known this if I never followed up. This is a key point right here. So you're going to be losing potential prospects if you're not following up after they did not answer. You always want to keep messaging them, right? You're going to be like that annoying kid trying to get that girlfriend, like, hey, did you see this message? Like, she's not answering me, blah, 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 right? Just keep on hitting them up until they answer. My apologies. No worries, man. Hope everything's good. Of course, do you have any jobs lined up today? We do. Please inform me about the software. Guys, it's not that hard. This was within the first 10 people that I messaged on the Facebook group. I got somebody interested. Now, I'm not actually going to fulfill this if we get him. I'm going to give this to somebody inside our paid program because I like to do that. We're good with the agency. I'm pretty focused on the education business, so it's I'd rather help you guys out. So I created the software that automates Google reviews. Are you running ads or just from your posts? So he's essentially started posting inside Facebook groups to ask people if they need pressure washing services. He's been doing well on it, but he can do a little bit better. I said, have you been tracking everything? Yes. I said, can you handle more jobs? He can definitely handle more jobs. He doesn't have anything on Google. So he didn't even have a Google customer profile. I sent him that link. But he has a huge customer list. He's been doing this since 2020. And if we use the software and send out some text, send out some emails, he's going to be able to rank higher on Google easily by just getting more reviews. Now, he's going to be able to take advantage of all of the people looking for pressure washing in his area by ranking with the reviews. Now we lost him here. He didn't answer after I sent him the link. He probably clicked on it. Maybe he filled it out. But again, I'm just going to try to get him into another problem and give him a quick call. And then after I book a meeting with him, I'll give it to somebody inside the paid program to give him a shot at closing that because you need more chances, and chances make champions. So that's how you do it in this video. There's no bullshit. I tried to give you as much information as possible. I posted a video yesterday about selling, and in my tonality, I was kind of screaming at you, but it is super valuable. So if you haven't seen that, check out the video before this. All right, guys, I was actually recording. This guy actually decided to reach out again, and then I recorded this. Did this first call. It ended up being a little bit longer, but you can see what I do here, and you can see how I sell him, but I don't really sell him, and I also get all of the answers. And this is a deal 100% locked in. And I want to show you that it's just not a numbers game once you are good at what you're doing, and that's kind of what I teach in the higher level program. So watch this entire call, and you can see how I literally orchestrate the whole thing, get all of the information that I need, and I set up I set up basically a cakewalk on the sales call. It's 100%er, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Hey, how you doing, Alex?
I'm well. How are you, man?
I'm all right. I'm all right. On my way to go pick up some medical records from a doctor. I got my little guy riding with me today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everything good from yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. No, you just had the family emergency. I want to make sure everything's
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's fine. Now, this is something in regards to a VA claim, trying to get medical documents.
gotcha. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, let me just kind of ask you a couple of questions to see if we can even help you. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Um, so how many years have you been in this business? You started 2020?
Yeah. I've actually just started pressure washing business in 2020.
Okay.
Back when they were giving out free money, free stimulus checks all over the place. Like, well, they gave me a free stimulus check. What in the world am I gonna do with this? I know what to do.
Yeah.
Let's make more money off of it, right? So
Right.
started a pressure washing company from it. But I was working in reconstruction, mitigation, restoration for like the past 8, 9 years. So I
Gotcha.
was still in that field when I started. So once you get hurricanes coming in left and right, you don't really get time to really focus solely on your business. So I've scaled back from my business just about completely until about 4 months ago when I decided, hey, I've been doing my business here and there lately. I want to go, the full 9 yards. So I went the full 9 yards, and I'm now full time about like three or 4 months ago. So
Beautiful.
yeah, as far as marketing and stuff, like I'm still new to it. I've been I've just been wronged by I've really been wronged by Home Advisor,
Yeah.
and different scams or so
Yeah.
I've
What
been
happened with
trying. I've been trying.
Home Advisor?
It was pretty much one of the one of the worst situations I could have been in. I was pretty much misinformed, and I was led on to misinterpret the way the actual process works. Um, I believe that you would only be working with. I believe I was the only one that have been working with
Shared
Home
leads.
Advisor in my area. Um, if I get a call, I believe it was me directly with the customer, and every single time it was never like that. It actually took some from calling around through Home Advisor to get the right representative to actually tell me, hey, no, we send about 3 to 4, maybe even 5 different guys the same job every single time.
Wow. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
So
was like,
you got to be fast, and if you're not fast, and somebody already got the job, but you still had to pay for that.
yes. And not only that, but I had companies, I've had people just look on, Home Advisor and had no interest in really getting pressure washing. I've also had a lot of scams, and I've also had moments where you can be as fast as you want to. I've worked in project management and operations manager for a long time now with you know very large companies. So I know how the TPA system works, and your turnaround time, your window. So the only thing that I couldn't do was just show up at the house. Due to safety reasons, I just don't show up at people's houses. So
Right.
I cross all fingers, dotted all I's, emails, texts, phone call 3 times, within the hour, try to touch back, within the next 3 days,
For the
nothing. And
leads.
then every single time I finally got a call back or got a response, it's either they already rent with somebody or they just didn't need services.
Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, Home Advisor, they're such a big company where, sometimes they can let that happen, and their, their salespeople are kind of relentless, and it's all commission based, so they're going to do whatever they need to do to get people signed up. Um, how much were you paying for Home Advisor?
Home Advisor put my company down about,
I put you down? Damn.
yeah, down 100% goose egg, $1,700.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yep. I'm
And you
with
didn't
nine
get
to five.
any
I got a
jobs out
brand
of
new
that?
house. Not a single damn job. So excuse my language, but I'm an infantry vet. Not a single damn job.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with
Um,
swearing.
yeah, man. It just really it really got to me with that one. So
Yeah,
since then I just said, hey, if this is how people treat people, really, like I'm a disabled vet, man. All I do is help people. I mean,
yeah.
if you find anybody in this area of St. John's, Florida,
Oh,
and they know who I am, I bet you $1,000 they have something positive to say about how I help somebody else
yeah.
and
Well,
use a level of
I
selflessness.
want to say thank you for
But
your
it just
service though, off rip. Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, man. What branch were you in?
I was Army
Okay.
infantry frontline soldier, 11 Bravo.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Um, well, the 1700, when did you do that?
Over a course of time, so it's 200 to pretty much start out, and then the other hundreds just kept racking on over time. It's just, hey, this is gonna work out. Hey, try it this way. You call a representative. They say, oh well, you gotta try it this way too. Oh well, just no, hang on a little longer and try it like this.
Mhm.
And then you turn around, it's like, oh my gosh, I racked up a bill that's insane. And I try to tell them, say, hey man, we've talked several times. I've got no turnaround. Hey, at this point, I don't mean to be rude to you, but I would like to
Yeah,
tell you, I think the business is working well on one end.
right. Yeah, so they were kind of leading you on, making it sound like that. The more you spent, then it's kind of like a marinating process that you got to marinate it, and then it'll start to work once it's
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna start to work. Call them back this way. Make sure you call the customer this way. And then it was like,
right.
well, you could just take account for your homeowners that were non-responses, and we're trying to refund you. That worked for about 6 different customers, and that was
Okay.
it. The other customer, and I've got a good tracking system too, and it just went non and void. There's
Yeah.
like, hey, we've done what we could for you.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. But then how long ago was that? Was that about 4 months ago?
Um, no, that was I stopped with them about a month ago.
Oh, okay. So pretty recently. And then how long were you doing that for?
I was working with Home Advisor for I would say a solid 2 months, 2.5 months,
Okay,
probably
gotcha.
2.5.
Um, and then what are you what else have you used besides Home Advisor?
That was it. I just used Home Advisor.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm still a new company, so I just really
Yeah.
wanted to see what works. I really thought that a Home Advisor was going to be different from what it was.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely learned my lesson in regards to those CPA systems, and now I'm kind of after getting some reaction on Facebook.
Hmm.
I'm looking more into like when we had a conversation earlier, I was like, man, I looked over your page and I was like, this isn't the first time I've seen this acronym, the SaaS, and
Oh,
then the
SAS?
Google, yeah, and then the
Yeah.
Google information. I was like, well, let me just check it out, and I went through the link.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Just in case this is another scam, because look, I've been scammed. Sorry, I've been scammed, out
Yeah.
of the wazoo. I
Yeah.
went through my own on Google Business, and I was like,
Okay.
well, hey, I get, he just copied and pasted. He just copied the link.
Yeah, I just copied the link.
This
Yeah.
this is correct. So I
Yeah.
went in there, and I paid the $12 for the year
Oh,
to
so you
get
signed up
my
for it?
yeah, to get my
Cool.
name. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I had a customer just recently. He was like, hey, I don't have any way to give you a review because she doesn't use Facebook. I was like, well, geez,
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, um the Google profile is just kind of like a I don't know, like it's like essential for any service business,
Mhm.
just so that you rank higher when somebody types in your service near me, right? Any
Yeah.
keywords that you use. So you're doing what else? Just what kind of specific pressure washing jobs? Because I know, there's driveways, do you do any soft wash?
I have a soft watch system as well.
Sick.
Yes.
Sick.
Yeah.
So are you doing a lot of roofs? Or are you doing a lot of houses?
Um, I'll I will do a roof,
Yeah,
as
depends.
long as it's one story right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah, I hear you.
something smaller,
Right.
uh, not too
Until you
much
can send
because,
somebody else up there.
no, 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 not necessarily that because I'll never do, I'm an infantry vet, man, and
Yeah.
I take heat from
Right. You're
that,
an infantry vet.
I
Yeah.
will,
Yeah. You're
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
never do something that somebody that, that I would never tell somebody else to do something that I wouldn't do. So,
Gotcha.
I'm trying to find a better piece of equipment that'll let me stand on the ground and shoot it from up there. But it's pretty expensive tool. I've already found it, but it's just a couple $100 to get it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So but what other jobs can you do though? So the driveway.
driveways, walkways, sidewalks,
Okay.
houses, wood decks, vinyl fences, wood fences,
Gotcha.
um, man, dumpster pads, uh, commercial walkways. If the job's too big for me, I also have help from other companies that I grew
Right.
friendship with.
A little subcontract.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I can definitely if something's ever that I get that's too big for me, I can
Right.
definitely hey, I need help on this, and I got some pretty good vetted guys that can help me out.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, mhm. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah.
No, what I was gonna ask is, I mean, so you've been doing it for 2 years now. Are you, how many jobs do you think you're doing like a month or a week? That's probably easier to.
Like a month. I just did it like a month. Like so far, what I'm saying is like you know, a busy week for me might be 2 jobs in a week, you
Gotcha.
know?
And
And
yeah, how many more jobs
I,
could you add a week?
oh my gosh, dude, I want like a minimum of 3 jobs a week. Like 3 jobs in a week could do me just right.
Okay.
a minimum of 3 jobs, but I really need to try to scale that up.
So you can add an extra maybe 10 jobs a month, depending on some are smaller, some are bigger.
Yes, yes,
Okay, and then how long have you been trying to scale it? You said the 4 months.
yes,
And
yes.
then what do you think has been preventing you from adding those extra jobs? I know you tried Home Advisor and that was just a shit show.
But
Right?
to be honest with
Yeah.
you, looking back at it now,
Yeah.
me, I can't say it was anybody else. Nerve wracking moments. Just a lot of stress, overthinking, anxiety out of the roof. Just straight panicking. And I just
Yeah.
didn't really take the time to sit down and be like, hey, you have to target Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Nobody knows you're here. You have to find the actual local events. You have to set up a tent. You have to go and be seen. You've got to get out there.
Yeah.
I'm just now recently, within the past month, you know, been on the right track with, um, marketing more directly,
Yeah.
and actually getting myself out there more. And also, I've created flyers, and I've been, in my neighborhoods that I actually want to directly impact. I'll go to those neighborhoods and actually leave flyers on driveways and homes that I can see may need my service.
I got you. Well, what do you think is the reason that you really just started to I don't know, start to take action, want to start growing? What kind
Well,
of influence
you know,
that?
I well everything. I was more than influenced in the very beginning. But it's just like I said, just when everything starts and you really think it's like, oh man, I'm really on my own, and the check doesn't come that Friday. You know, it's a lot of pressure. And
Gotcha.
you get swindled, you go down, tornado, and then the world starts to end, and
Yeah.
really it's just me,
It,
telling myself everything. you
so
know.
yeah, so this is kind of like this is how you're paying for your bills right now. There's no other source of income.
No, I've got this, and I'm also a disabled vet, so
Okay.
I got a check that pays my mortgage, but
Beautiful.
everything else I pay from pressure washing.
Got you. So so it's really about just like the money that's what's important. That's what's kind of made you say that you can provide for yourself. Is that?
Um, I like doing what I do.
Yeah.
Even still going to a job, and no matter if the job is $200, $300, or $1,000, it's still a touching moment. I'm still in tears, on the way home. So
Yeah.
I can't say it's just the money. I
Yeah.
really have a
Helping
deep
people.
passion for all. Yeah, like even off because I've been in construction and mitigation for a long time,
Yeah.
and actually going through all those different things and being interactive with different homeowners and actually being able to help when their home floods out or catches fire, and now doing it on my own behalf, that
Right.
feeling is so much more better than when I signed up and then I helped somebody on somebody else's behalf, because you have different jurisdictions now. I just gave somebody a free pressure washing job because they really needed help. Single mom, she couldn't afford it. So I was like, you know what? I'm sitting here bowing around with this. I'm not charging her umpteenth out of the wazoo to do her whole house. I'll do the driveway. She'll pay me for the driveway and back patio. I'll throw the rest of the house in. She's a single mom. She's struggling. I have the,
Yeah.
I can do that. I can look at my books. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. I can do it. I can do things like that, and I get a great sense of pride off really being able to help.
Yeah.
I
No.
really do.
That's it. It sounds like you're super genuine and you're doing this. It's not really just about the money. It's that it sounds like you're doing this to really help people and uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I admire you for that, man. Um, so what's kind of like the average ticket again? You said 655, was that it?
Yeah, like if I actually it's around around that. Like if I'm given a whole house, let's say whole house for a 2-story, driveway. 2-story driveway is usually about 600 or 640 square feet.
Yeah.
I'll do that job for about 650, $600 to $650.
Okay,
I'll wash the house, do driveway, and back patio.
gotcha. And then, and are you trying to like explode this business, or are you just trying to, grow it a little bit slower?
Well, I think the correct way to do this is to grow it at its own pace. You don't want to take off too fast, because if you do something that you don't want to get into a situation where you're not ready for and just trying to do it just to be doing it.
Right.
You
I hear
know,
you.
I
Yeah.
I still, if something's out of my grasp, I am okay with saying, hey, I've got to call somebody to get some help on this. Hey, I got to get some extra hands on this. That's extra. That's perfectly fine with me.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
People's establishments, it's properties. You want to treat people's things the right way. So I do look to grow, probably more slower,
okay.
but it just so happens that I know it's going to be a little fast, but still slow, so fast and as slow as possible, both at the same time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Because you kind of have to. If you go too fast, some things can happen. Like, the quality can go down, and then
Yeah.
you start thinking about the money more when really it sounds like you're genuinely trying to help people out. Um,
Yeah, you don't. I never want to be that guy that like
yeah,
just flies there. I definitely right. I want to 100% quality, but at the same time, leaving from construction, I have technicians that are calling me and are like, "Hey, just want to see if you have any work. Hey, just asking are you okay? Can I help you do anything? Do you
right,
have any, you know?" So now I'm kind of that's what even more tornado spiral, because I mean, like, yeah, I got my pension that pays my mortgage, and my wife has a really good job, but
yeah,
what about these guys? I got my house already, man. Like, screw me. What about these guys? Like, everybody doesn't have, as everybody's not as fortunate, man. And I've came here to Florida to help, so I
yeah,
really want to hire these guys, or if not hire them full time, at least, when they're down and out, I want them to be able to call me and be like, hey, I need your help. Do you have any work? And I want to be like, yes, I'll send you to this job. You can go here. I can help you. You know.
yeah. Um, Now, I mean, our finances kind of, without going into too much detail, our finances good right now? Like, you have money to reinvest into the business or
Right. Right now, like, after Home Advisor really like strung me dry just about. So right now I'm actually just trying to do jobs, just trying to build up, a good, I would say a good 75% of my profits go back into the company at this point, and the rest of
wow.
the money will go, to like bills and whatever else that I may need.
Yeah. So, I mean, like for us, hold on. So, have you thought about doing anything else besides Home Advisor? You were doing the Facebook ads. Has anything else kind of
Yeah.
sparked your interest that you might want to try?
Yes. Thumbtack and Ollie Ollie.
Thumbtack.
They both spark my interest. But it'll cost me about $400 to get into both of those.
Each?
So I do want to. Yeah, no, no, no. For to get into both of them, 200
Okay.
apiece.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then what are you trying to get out of Thumbtack and Ollie Ollie?
I'm actually just trying to get leads that are specifically geared just towards me. Like, I just want a lead service system that'll give me leads, but only charge me if the homeowner approves of my work, and I'm the only one that gets that call. Like, I just don't want, if I can't get that, then I'm not gonna go with those either. Like, if I talk to them before I get sign up, and they tell me that that's not the way their process actually works, I'm probably not gonna go with them either. I would just bet more on Google ads,
Okay.
on Google.
G-
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so if you could like have, I don't know, ideally like the perfect types of leads, what are you kind of looking forward to, like what kind of, is there a budget that they have? Is it What kind of leads are you looking for specifically?
The leads that the leads that want the whole house done are amazing. Anytime they
Gotcha.
want the whole house, driveway, and everything, I always win on that. I love hearing that. I'll throw in deals and all types of stuff. Anytime they want the whole house done, because then I know that person's at least willing to pay 500 and above. And that's worth the work and it's worth the price.
Yeah. Okay, so you're kind of looking for those higher ticket jobs?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay.
I just did a job that was whole house, and we landed a bid for 1100.
Oh, wow. And then how long did that
Yeah.
take?
Um, it took me about 5 hours, about
Oh,
five
okay.
6 hours.
Oh, so you killed it
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, so let me just kind of, I don't know, kind of go over the notes that I have here, and then you can tell me if I'm wrong on something or is that cool?
Yeah.
So you were using Home Advisor, and they kind of were um, kind of conceiving you or misinforming you that
Yeah.
they didn't tell you the whole thing about the leads and how they were shared. Is that right?
No, they didn't. Yeah.
You're kind of down 1,700 on Home Advisor, and then you're thinking about using Thumbtack and Ali.
Yes.
And the reasons that you want to grow are it's not really just about the money, it's about helping people um, and growing your business to help yourself too and your family. That's what it sounds like.
Yes.
And you're looking for people who want the whole house, the driveway, and everything. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it it sounds like we could help you out. You kind of want to hear maybe what we have to offer.
Yeah, of course. Just for a brief moment, do you mind if I just walk inside of the doctor's office? I just got to request my medical. I got to sign a form that'll let me get my medical records, and I can call. Can I just call you right back on my way back home?
Of course, man. Of course. I'll
Yeah,
be
I've just been sitting.
yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're just in the car like talking to me. I got you.
Yeah, I got my son here.
I hear you. Give me a call back. Maybe like 10 minutes or
Yeah, it shouldn't be no longer than about 10. It should be reconnecting to the truck here shortly.
we're good. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let me just go to my notes. Yeah, so you had a bad experience with Home Advisor. You you kind of want leads that for the whole house, and so you can have the driveway, house, roof. Um, that's kind of what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking for.
Okay. Um, yeah, so kind of what we do is more of like a holistic approach. Um, we we don't necessarily, offer like ads for you right out the gate. We kind of try to make sure that you have the things like a good foundation, right? So having your Facebook profile, having your Google profile, um, and the reason that we have the software is to rank you higher on Google. So let me ask you this: how many customers do you have in that list that you've been saving?
Um,
Over 100?
no, 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 no. I've
Okay.
scratched out the home advisor list,
Yeah.
and I've been going on my own, and I've chalked up home advisor as a loss and a learning experience.
Right.
Um, so as far as my list of customers, I actually use Jobber
Okay.
for
I know
my
Jobber.
app. Yeah, it's my CRM
Yeah.
application. Um, and I love it. I think I got probably like 14, 14 different, probably around there, about 14 probably.
Okay. So Our approach, we would first off, you already signed up for the Google profile so that you'll rank in front of those are like the lowest hanging fruit, right? The people who are
Mhm.
searching for pressure washing companies in the area from Google.
Yeah.
Now, I did this to my brother's company. He owns a garbage can cleaning business, and he
Oh
has
wow.
a trailer with the hydraulic lift where there's a pressure washer inside this. It heats up
Oh yeah.
and cleans the hell out of these
I've
garbage
seen.
cans, right?
Oh yeah. I've seen
Um,
that. That's a pretty serious piece of equipment.
Yeah. And we scaled his business, and the way we did it was by having his Google profile ranked, and then also by running Facebook ads. Now, um, the beautiful thing about the Google profile is that he gets an extra 40, 50 calls a month just because he's ranking number one. He's ranking number two in some areas, number three in some areas. We got
Oh
him
wow.
from 3 Google reviews to over 125, all 5-star Google reviews. Um, the software, what it does is we take your customer list, import it into the
Uh-huh.
software, and it'll send out text messages and emails to your customers asking them for a review. It'll say, hey,
And
yep, rate it
perfect.
1 out of 5. If they respond with 1 out of 3, we send them to a Google form where they can leave you feedback so you can improve. I'm sure you don't have this problem, but um,
Now,
the bigger companies that we work with, uh, they need to improve their customer service, and this is a great way to do that. If they say 4 out of 5, we send them to your Google profile where they can um, give you that good review, and you can take advantage of ranking higher on Google. Now, we also do the Facebook ads. How the Facebook ads work is we create an ad and just kind of it's better to have a visual, but think about if you're on Facebook and there's a video of maybe like a super dirty driveway, and then we show the after, and it's a complete difference, right? It's do you know what I mean? Like a before and after.
yes.
Can you see how that has an impact on some people where they're like, wow, I need to get my driveway cleaned?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I do. Like I, if you can see, just go on my
I've seen it.
profile, you'll
Yeah, they
see
look
like
good.
some. You see the one when I have the after picture, like super, like the after, the words after
Yep.
on there are like
Yeah.
cursive, and it's like bam, it's like big.
Yeah, now we can't do that on Facebook ads because they have like policies where you can't do like before and after because then it's without getting too much into detail, you can give
Yeah.
them like unrealistic expectations, right? So the way we do it is
Uh,
like a fast forwarded video where it's super dirty and then it fast forwards. It's like a 30-second video and then it shows like how clean it is afterwards. And that's still the
yeah, like
same
the.
effect. Yeah.
I did that on one homeowner. I did that on the recent homeowner.
Oh, you recorded
I
it?
sent her. Yeah, yeah. What you do is you go on your iPhone. After you take these photos, put all the photos for that job in a separate album. Once you
Right.
go inside of that album, on the right hand corner where the three buttons are, hit it,
Right.
and you'll see play memory
Yeah, I got you.
memory slideshow. So once you go to the memory slideshow, you can actually turn it into a slow video, edit it the way you want.
Yeah.
Only downfall is there's only a couple of different like sounds that you can use and like
Yeah.
music, but they're all like generic, so they're gonna be good for all different platforms. Like
Right.
so you ain't playing no Gucci Man and somebody's kid tap your video. You know what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right. Yeah. No, well, for the
Yeah.
videos, for the video, for the Facebook ads, we create them ourselves. We take care
Uh-huh.
of all that. And then we ask them questions like, what's their budget? What are they looking to have done so that we can make sure that, you're getting people who actually want the whole house, driveway, and they want everything, right? Um,
Mhm.
and that's kind of like our expertise. And for that, you can get leads for up to 10 to 15 bucks. These are not shared leads. They are running from your Facebook page so that your brand it starts becoming more well known in that area, right? So we have some videos of his with over 200,000 views, and he's kind of like a known figure in our area. Like if some people see him at Chipotle, they'll say, "Are you that guy from the garbage can cleaning business?" and
Yeah.
and that's because we've been pumping a lot of money into the ads. But um,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, it seems like we might be able to help you out. I mean, we can.
I definitely need help. Like I really
Yeah,
need help. I really want to have my company last and continue to grow. And
yeah,
everybody needs help. Family
right.
definitely wants my family definitely needs for my company to work out in order for us to you know keep this type of platform that we have.
Yeah,
I've got my son. We have another kid on the way. We've got a new dog.
right.
So we got a brand new house in Silverleaf here in St. John's, Florida. So we got a lot of things going well for us. And
Yeah,
if I've got to stop the company to go back into work, it'll really cause a lot of turmoil and my relationship with my son and
yeah,
and with my wife because my line of work, they take me away and I'm gone.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I'll make money. I'll make good money, but I'll be gone. You know.
and then what happens? In I mean, how long do you have until you can until you're gonna have to go and work another job? How long you got?
Well,
Yeah,
so far right now, I'm just, I've been going to church consistently. So I'm not lying to you, man. It's got to be God Himself, man.
no, yeah, I'm a believer too.
It's God Himself because I'm like the moment I'm like, dude, I probably need to step over. Boom, I get another job.
Right,
I don't know.
right.
I don't know how it happened. So, just to try my best to save face and do my best for my family. I have a friend that's a branch manager with a restoration company now, and
Yeah,
I offered to help him out, from home and stuff like that,
yeah,
or go, sketch a house here and there for like $500 a week
right.
just to get something.
Yeah,
And now I'm also noticing, I'm like, geez, I'm used to raking so much money in that, that's not, it's
yeah.
not going to
It's
scratch the surface.
so you're looking for some consistency.
Yeah, I really need to try to see if I can scratch up at bare minimum at least $1,000 a week on
Okay.
this pressure washing company, which is, it's so plus. So three
Yeah,
jobs, you can definitely get it. Even if you don't get it, you can do 3 driveways and get close to it.
yeah.
You know.
Um, and I kind of just don't want to come out here and say this, but we can absolutely make that happen for you. There's a variety of things that we would have to put in place. It's not some home advisor bullshit where
Yeah.
we sell you leads for $50. Like I said, it's a more holistic approach. We'll talk about the different types of bandit signs to use. We'll talk about the specific types of Facebook ads to use, the right budget so that you can have a consistent amount of leads coming in. Now, we do send these leads into a CRM, and inside that CRM, it'll have like an automatic text and an automatic voicemail like, hey, you reached so and so company. Thanks for reaching out. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Because when you're going to be doing paid leads, you're going to have to contact them as soon as possible, like Home Advisor says. But it's not like if you don't call them for 2 days, they're gone, right? These people
Yeah.
still need their service. But yeah, I mean, we can book a meeting if you want. Do you have time, like maybe I don't know, tomorrow, where we can kind of sit down and kind of go over all this and
I definitely have time.
yeah,
Any I'm a veteran. I'm
yeah,
doing everything I need to do.
we'll take care of you, man. Yeah,
To be a good person and do the right thing here. I just need somebody to meet me halfway.
we're
I've
right
been
here with you.
trying
Yeah.
and I've been getting scammed, man.
Yeah, no, no.
So
We'll take care of you. I have case studies. I can show you inside the ad account. We're real people from Michigan, and I'm just looking to help people out too, man. That's kind of my whole mindset is the more
Yeah.
people you help, the more you make. That's really what it is. And
And that's right.
yeah,
I promise you,
it
I
is.
would have never got to the point where I got my house
Yeah.
if I did not do what I did for
And the thing is, you don't
uh,
get burnt out by wanting to help people. If you're in the business just
no.
trying to make money, that's when you get burnt out and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But if you remember that you're just trying to help people out, then
Yeah.
that's the bigger reason. That's the bigger why of like why you're actually doing this. I mean, you tell me tomorrow after 3 o'clock, um, would that be cool?
Yeah, that'll be good with me. You want to do tomorrow at 3:30?
Tomorrow at 3:30
Oh man,
sounds
you
good.
know what? You
Yeah.
know what? I've got a job tomorrow,
Oh yeah, I
and then
forgot.
later on in the evening,
Yeah.
I've got a. Is it like a fall festival we're going to? It's for the kids. It's
Okay.
for the kids. So I got to try to turn off or put to side my business brain for a second.
Yeah, dude,
Um,
I understand.
Sunday, maybe Sunday after 12. I don't want to bother you on Sunday. You want to do Monday?
Yeah, let's do Monday. Yeah, let's do Monday. Let's
All
do
right, we'll do
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
What time works for you?
mornings or afternoons.
Okay, we'll do Monday in the afternoon. So I gotta help somebody out in the morning to make sure
Gotcha.
the company's on.
Okay, cool. And then I'll just send you a calendar link. And there's like a Zoom link. So just make sure you're in front of your computer, and then we can hop on, and I can kind of show you how everything works. And if it makes sense, cool. If not, no worries, man. You'll still learn a bunch of marketing tactics and how to grow your business.
All right. Well, I'll let my wife know. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think it's always good to if I could get somebody that can actually help me more of a one-on-one basis, man.
yeah,
Then that's so much better than you can get on any lead platform.
yeah.
Any
We're
lead service platform.
yeah, yeah. I kind of am like I help people start their agencies as well. So I help
Oh,
people help other people, right? I kind of that's what I'm doing today. I also have my agency where I help business owners, but then I also have like a mentorship where I help individuals who are wanting to create a business and help other businesses by doing marketing or using software. Um, so, I definitely have a lot of knowledge in this field, and we're the real deal. So, um, dude, I mean, I'm blessed to have talked to you this morning, and I'm glad that I ran into you. Um,
me too.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
it's not
Yeah.
as difficult as you think, man. Once we get a campaign going, it's kind of running on autopilot, and you'll just keep on getting customers. We'll keep on tracking all of the customers inside the CRM. We'll send out monthly like offers, 10% off, 20% off, just to keep, the amount of jobs that you have at a high amount, right? Um,
Yeah.
because it's not just
'Cause-
about getting the leads, it's about nurturing the leads as
yeah.
well.
And that's what terrifies me right now. We're going into the winter season, and
Yeah.
thank goodness I'm here in Florida, so I've got a fighting chance down
Yeah.
here.
Right.
But many places when it's getting cold like this, you said
Yeah.
you're up in Michigan. I don't know how those guys are getting jobs in the
How
wintertime. I
yeah,
know
they
jobs
they changed the
filled
holiday
out.
lighting. They changed the holiday lighting to kill it with holiday lighting.
Really, I've seen that. So I've made some posts where I've mentioned holiday lighting.
We can run ads for you for
I'm like,
holiday lighting too, man.
I've mentioned it. I've called my partner in crime and like, hey, dude,
Yeah.
are you with it, man? And
Yeah.
he's like, so I got to find a new guy
Right.
that's got the heart.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, like sometimes roofers will are good at that too though because they like, going up there and the lifts and stuff. Um but sometimes people think like that since it's, the winter time, that's when, things slow down. Um that's honestly when you start putting your foot on the gas, because that's when other people are not spending as much on Facebook and
Yeah.
there's less competition. So the lead cost actually go down.
I was
Um,
thinking about that too. I was like,
yeah,
well, if everybody else is moving over to Christmas lights,
yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I still want to do pressure washing,
yeah,
but something that I know I can do because I've done it, and like, I believe in myself with this.
yeah.
Like, I know I can do this all day long.
What about
Gutter
paver
cleaning.
sealing?
I can do paver sealing, but the cost of the materials right now is so expensive. That
Yeah,
cobble lock,
yeah,
the cobble lock is so expensive that I've actually got to get some revenue up. Like before I do pavers, I will do paver sealing
yeah,
after a couple of jobs. I say like a couple of jobs, weaker jobs, and I'll do paver sealing. No doubt, because it's a lot of money. It's easy to do,
right.
but
Yeah,
I actually just don't have. I just don't have the cobble lock right now.
gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely help you out, man. I'm gonna let you go. It was super good talking to you. Um, yeah, I really appreciate your story, and I really like that you're in this to help people, because that's what living life is about, really, at the end of the day.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm so honest with you right now, man.
Yeah,
Like I can call people all the way down to multimillionaires, all the way to technicians, just the guys that I've ran into at the gas station I've helped. You
that's
know,
beautiful.
it's just who I am, man. I got
Yeah,
let go of a job
yeah,
uh back in 2019 because they just didn't have the supply for the demand anymore. They couldn't keep going.
right.
They ended up bottlenecking. And what I did before I left was, you know, I just went back to the company owner and I said, hey, I understand I still have my monthly pension and that I'm going to be okay. But I've grown friendships with some guys here that are just phenomenal people. So what
Yeah,
I did was I actually found them more business out on my own just so they can
right.
keep their jobs.
Wow,
And I
wow,
didn't come back. Yeah.
wow, man. Damn. Um, yeah. So we got you down for, was it 4:30 at Monday?
Yep. 4:30 on Monday, man. I
Beautiful.
appreciate your
Of
time, man.
course. If
Thank
you
you
need
so much.
anything, shoot me a message, right, man?
All right, I will.
All right, I'll talk to you. See you, man. Bye.